Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Um, Nice to see you. Thanks for joining me today on our slow flow midday movement. If you missed this at home because you're busy, if you're watching the recording later, I invite you to slow down your day, take a moment, just arrive on your mat. So we'll be moving together for about 20 minutes today. I'm going to invite you to start our practice today, actually just really simply in a seated position. So from here, any comfortable seat that works for you. So you might find a cross-legged position is good, or maybe you extend the legs out in front of you. But if you can take some time, if you've paused your day, just to really arrive on your mat today, okay? And you might want to flip your palms open, feel the backs of your hands, find your knees. Maybe you nod your chin, close your eyes, and just breathe here. And as you inhale, can you focus on the inhalation coming through your nose, feeling your back ribs, your side ribs, and your front ribs expand? And then can you sigh out of your mouth with an audible exhale? Just let it go. Let's try that again. Inhale through your nose, feel your belly rise for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Big audible exhale out of your mouth. 4, 3, 2, 1. And lifting the chin away from your chest, just flutter your eyes open for just a moment. I'm going to invite you to bring a little bit of movement into your wrists today. So we're going to circle out our wrists here, really spreading the fingers nice and wide. If you've been spending a lot of time at your computer, like I know you gentlemen have today, this will be a good little break, okay? So let's inhale, reach the arms up. Can you interlace your fingers at the top of your inhalation? Press your palms towards the sky as you pull your shoulder blades down your back. Breath in. As we exhale, we're going to reach up and over to the right side. As you keep reaching, we're going to allow the bind to release. Reach your right hand to find the mat and see if you can lengthen the left arm a little bit more. So we're trying to really root into the left sitting bone there. Inhale, coming back to center. Interlace your fingertips into your bind. Turn your palms to the ceiling. Press up as you pull your shoulders away from your ears. Breath in. As we exhale, let's take the left fingertips down towards the mat. And can you increase that depth of your side bend? Reaching up and out of your right side body. Hold. Good. Pressing the right sitting bone down. Beautiful job, guys. Come all the way back up to center. Inhale. Now, as you exhale, can we fold forward over top of your shin bones here? So you're just going to allow the chest to melt forward. If we only reach here, that's fine today. We're doing a little bit of a hip opener here across the glutes. And once we're in this position, can you just continue that movement of crawling forward, uncrossing your ankles, and arriving in a tabletop position? So from this tabletop, we're going to curl the toes under, take a breath in through your nose, and let's move through 3 cat-cows. So as you press into your palms, you're going to tuck your tailbone under and really separate your shoulder blades into cat. Inhale. As we exhale, dip the belly, arch your back, and pull your sternum forward and through. Let's try that again. Breathe in. As we exhale, press, tuck, and round. See if you can peek your gaze right between your thighs as you really focus on pulling your shoulder blades, your scapula apart. And then dip the belly, arch your spine, and look up in the opposite direction. Let's go one more. So I'm super sticky in here today. So what I'm going to invite you guys to do, this is one of my favorite parts of practice. I want you to get exploratory. So can you start to sort of just round and tuck your tailbone under? So you're sort of doing maybe a combination of cat-cow, but releasing any judgment on the postures. Can you just think about what it feels like to move your body right now? So we're going in through your thoracic spine, checking in with your hips here. So you might be making big giant circles or maybe figure eights. I find that we get particularly restricted in our hips a lot when we're seated. And by moving dynamically through space here, this is going to help us get a little bit of oxygenated blood going towards your hips here for 2. And connecting with our breath, it's 1. Nice work, guys. From here, coming to a stillness, your big toes are going to touch. Take your knees as wide as we can. If they can go mat width, that's great. But again, just take the knees as wide as we can and see if you can crawl your fingertips up towards the top into a child's pose. So the purpose of this stretch is to check in with our lower back, but also to feel what's happening in the space behind your shoulder blades. So can you breathe in and send breath underneath your armpits into the back of your ribs? On your exhale, can you press into your palms, into your forearms, and see if you can make that stretch a little bit active here? Beautiful. Let's try one more inhale. I'm very tight there today. Breathe in. And then exhale to release. Crawl your fingertips back towards your knees. Bring the knees together and pull your bum up back off your heels. Okay, we're going to move into some rotation here today, gentlemen. So can you curl your toes? Let's reach your right arm up. So we're working this thread the needle from the upper body here. Right arm reaches high. Good, Adrian. Now, as you exhale, we're going to think about threading this right arm underneath your left forearm. Inhale to open it up. Let's breathe in and reach as you open. And then exhale as you thread underneath to rotate. So it's one breath, one movement. Inhale, spread your right fingers really, really wide here. Exhale underneath the left forearm. And then let's come back to center, plant and ground your right hand down. Let's do the left side. So inhale, left arm picks up. Exhale, let's thread underneath. So this is a really nice exercise to open up in front of the chest and the shoulders, your anterior chain on the twist. Exhale to thread under. I'm quite a bit more restricted on this left side. So check in with if you're feeling a little bit of difference on one side versus the other. Let's try one more. Big inhale, reach, and then exhale, lay your left fingertips down on the mat. Okay, so if you're not a yogi, don't worry about what the names of the postures sound like, but what we're gonna do is move into a downward facing dog, which essentially you're gonna curl the toes under. You can pick up your knees to hover and hold. So a little core activation here as you dig into your big toes. Take a breath in. As you exhale, let's take your hips up and back into your first downward facing dog. So if you prefer a little bit more space, you're going to crawl your hands forward a little bit there. Yeah, that looks good, Adrian. So in this position, take an opportunity for you to work this first inversion. I really like to bend one knee deeply as we root the opposite heel down. So we're getting into your calves, into your Achilles there, definitely into our hamstrings. Rolling through the balls of each foot as you bend the opposite knee. Just breathe. 2. And 1. Good. Can you look to the top of your mat? Bend your knees a lot. We're going to step to travel to the top of your mat. So it could take you 2 steps. It might take you 5. But we're going to arrive in a forward fold at the top of your mat. Good. Can you gather up your arms here into ragdoll? So I'm going to show you from the front. We draw the low ribs down towards your thighs as much as we can. So you can take a really deep knee bend here if you need at home. Let your head be really heavy. And then you might take a little sway side to side in this forward fold. Just breathe. Inhale. And then exhale to release the hands. Okay, we're gonna move through a little plank series here, guys. Can you bend your knees a lot? Plant your palms, step your right leg all the way back. So the first exercise here is a little hip flexor stretch. You're gonna tap your right knee to the floor, release your back toes, and then just slowly sweep the arms up to our low lunge. So if we're not feeling so balanced today, option to wrap the hands at the pelvis here and hold on to hips. Or maybe you reach up a little bit higher. This is where I was super tight yesterday. So working out with Derek really helped me a lot. So opening up this right hip flexor, can you squeeze your right glute cheek a little bit more and curl your tailbone under to see if you can find a little bit deeper length in your right side? Inhale. We're gonna hold here for just a little while longer here, guys. We've got that oxygenated blood going through the body. Just pause and breathe. 2. Nice work. Exhale, forward fold. So slow flow is a little bit longer in each posture. Frame your left foot with your fingertips, curl your right toes under, straighten out your right leg. Okay, come with me, guys. Ground your right palm down, easy twist, opening up into your left side. So you're grounding into your right palm as you twist the left arm open. You got it. Big breath in. As we exhale, let's unravel the twist, ground your left fingertips down. Let's spring your right foot forward to meet your left, top of mat. That's that forward fold. Bring your hands to your shins, halfway lift. Your spine is long, back is flat. So you should feel quite a bit of tension happening in the hamstrings here. We're gonna fold over the thighs and let it release. Let's try the same thing other side, guys. Bend the knees a lot. Pick up your left foot. Step your left foot to the back of your mat. We're gonna slowly tap the left knee down, release the toes, and coming up into your low lunge. Hi, Ravi. Good. So check out here, guys, at home. This right knee, we make sure that it's stacked on top of your right ankle bone here. Option to sweep the arms up. Oh, that left side is tight. Ooh. So try to really connect your inhale, the length of your inhale to match the length of your exhale as you settle in to this posture. And try to squeeze and engage your left glutes for 2. Inhale, exhale, it's 1. Let's release forward, frame your left foot, right foot with your fingertips. Curl your left toes under, straighten out your left leg. We're looking for strength there. And then when you're settled, can you begin to peel your right arm up? Easy twist. I don't know why we call this easy twist in yoga, because it's not that easy. Option to keep the back knee down. Adrian's laughing at me. Option to keep the back knee down. Hold. Breathe. Settle in for 2. Inhale. Exhale. It's 1. All right, guys, follow me. Release that twist. Plant your right palm down. Spring the left foot forward to meet your right top of mat. Forward fold. Inhale. Find your halfway lift. Oh, that was a lot of work. Exhale to fold. Good. Can you circle to stand? You're going to inhale, reach your arms all the way up to stand. And then exhale, bring your hands down by your sides. We call this Tadasana, mountain pose. Let's do one full vinyasa. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, let's dive over your thighs and fold. Melt your chest right down and through. Inhale halfway, squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back, lengthen the crown of your head, exhale to fold. This is new, guys. Bend your knee, plant your palms, step your right leg back, left leg back, top of a push-up, high plank. We're gonna pause and hold here. First option here, team, is to tap the knees down gently to the mat, and then slowly, slowly hug your elbows in to lower all the way down to land, chest and pelvis, same time. Inhale, flip the toes, come up into a little baby cobra. Ravi, are you doing this in your office? Do you have a yoga mat rolled up behind the back of your desk? Slowly lower down. Good. Let's try it again. Breathe in. Exhale, pressing into the tops of your feet. Squeeze your shoulder blades together as you come up. Let's try one more. This is a great back health here today, guys. This extension is going to work on strengthening our back. Little pause at the top. We hold. For 3. Pushing your breastbone forward. Maybe you shift your gaze up. 2. Inhale, exhale, slowly melt the chest down. Slide your finger pads back. Take the knees wide. Make your way back into that wide-legged child's pose. Notice if there's room for a little more space here to breathe. Oh yeah, that's good. Can you hear the sound of your own breath? Inhale through your nose. Big exhale to sigh out as you melt your chest a little bit closer to the mat. Maybe we've created a little bit more space here. One more inhale. As you exhale, let's pick the tailbone up off your heels and make your way all the way forward onto your front body once again. So we're gonna check in with some posture work today here, gang. I know we are doing a lot of work from home. So in this prone position, can you bring your arms out into 90 degrees, palms down on each side? We're gonna inhale, prepare. As you exhale, can you squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back, pick your forearms off the floor, and then extend your breastbone up and pause here. So a little extension through the spine. We're gonna stay elevated. Inhale, reach your arms forward. Fingertips touch at the top. Exhale, draw and squeeze your shoulder blades together as you pull back. So inhale, arms reach forward, get long. Exhale, squeeze your elbows into your back pockets. 2. We have 2 more. Breath in to reach. So nice isometric work happening here in the back body. Let's go one more. Inhale, invigorating our spine. Little pause and hold. Now, option to hold here or option to sweep your hands back past your thighs. Palms face down, squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift your chest a little higher. If you would like to float the legs up away from the floor, we hold. 3. A lot of work here today, guys. It's 2. Breathe in, breathe out. It's 1. Let's melt the hands down to the mat. Take the hands up beside the shoulders, press into your knees. Let's take a nice counter to that full extension into child one more time. Nice work, everyone. The transition is going to be super, super, super simple here today. Can you pull your bum up off your heels? And then we're just going to actually gently flip over onto your back body. So nothing fancy today, everyone at home, okay? Last little chance to do the opposite to our hip flexors or psoas is our glute muscles. So if you can sit nice and tall, take a breath in through your nose. We're gonna exhale, slowly curl yourself down one vertebra at a time. So no opportunity wasted. When you get to the bottom, can you hug your knees to your chest and allow yourself to take the knees as wide as you can? Drawing your armpits in towards your knees to your armpits. Breathe. I like to take a little sway side to side, right and left in this position here. Great way for us to open up our hips. Let's take both feet to the floor. Rooting into your heels, we're gonna move into a supine bridge. Sweep the arms up, fingertips go towards the ceiling. Can you root into your heels? Begin to peel your tailbone and your chest comes down as your hips lift up. So you're rooting into your shoulder blades. Your heels here, we're gonna pause and hold as we breathe. Can you feel your glutes engaged, your low back, your hamstrings hold? Keep pressing out of your shoulder blades, lifting your breastbone forward. 3, 2. It's 1. Slowly lay it all the way down. Let's move into that supine, thread the needle. Take the right leg up, extend the right heel to the ceiling. We're gonna bend your right knee and cross the right ankle bone over your left knee. So if you feel a stretch already here, option to stay and just take the right hand to the inside of your knee and press it away. If we're looking for something a little bit more this morning, we're gonna interlace the fingers behind the base of your left hamstring. Can you press that knee open? So we're externally rotating the knee. Hopefully you're feeling a nice deep sensation in your right hip and your right glute here. I'm really happy that you guys came to join me today because I probably wouldn't have made time to do this in my day, and I really actually need it a lot. So thank you. One more breath. Let's tap the left foot to the floor. Can you keep your right ankle right where it is? Last one on this side is a twist. Taking your arms out into a T, palms are down. We're gonna pick up your hips and shift them to the left slightly, 1 inch. Can you start to use your right ankle bone as leverage to pull your left knee across your body and anchor your left shoulder blade down? Inhale. Oh, this one's good. Exhale, draw the left knee over as much as we can using that leverage from your right ankle bone for 2. It's 1. Slowly, slowly making your way back to center. Lift the hips back to the middle of the mat and uncross your right foot. Good. So left side, kick the left heel up. Hamstring gets a little bit of length here. Bending the knee, externally left, your left knee goes outward. Option to land here, or option to go a little deeper today. So lacing the fingertips behind the base of your right hamstring. Can you dorsiflex this left ankle bone? All that means is flex the heel to protect the knee on this left side. Breathe. 2, 1. Let's take the right foot to the floor. Hands go wide. Lift the hips up. Shift them to the right slightly. Slowly, slowly start to draw yourself all the way over to the left side of your mat. Hold there. Just breathe. 3 breaths. Nice job, everyone. Can you keep that opposite shoulder blade down? That looks good, Adrian. Awesome. That twist is great for the body right now. 2. I'm gonna slow that music down for the last little bit here. We have one. And when you're ready, let's make our way all the way back onto our back body, uncross the left ankle. And then one more time, I'm going to invite you to bring the knees to the chest one more time. So option to stay here, or option to work towards building a happy baby into your practice. If this is something that you might be working on, this is your prep, is to try to pull the knees wide and the toes to touch. So instead of being in this position here, we're trying to externally rotate. And that can be pretty hard for a lot of us. This is a hard one. It's tricky because we carry a lot of tension in our hips and our lower bodies. So if you're working to happy baby, my legs are short, so my feet aren't that far away from me. But for you guys, my taller gentleman in the room today, this might be hard. So just reaching to the outer corners of your pinky toes. So this might be enough. Maybe you start to push the soles of your feet to the ceiling and draw the knees into your armpits. So the idea is a little bit of leverage here, guys. Try to press the soles of the feet up as you pull your fingertips down into the soles of your feet. Okay, the next little layer of cueing here is to try to widen your low back as much as you can. Maybe you ground your tailbone down a little bit more. Feeling that length and width. Just take one more full breath here, everyone. Inhale. If this is really uncomfortable, we're going to back off. Release the soles of the feet if we have them. Reach to the outsides of your knees. Gather your knees together like a book, crossing over at your ankle bones. Let's rock and roll along the length of your mat, just for a few. So creating a little bit of energy here. That's it. Good. I like that option there, Adrian. That was good. And then on your last one, if you've got a little bit of that energy going, we're going to circle back to the beginning and close off our practice together. Rolling your shoulders up, back, and down. Can you reach the arms all the way up? Last little stretch for our neck and shoulders. Can you spread your fingers really wide, and your elbows are going to flare out to the side. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Give yourself a little double chin there. And see if you can press the cranium back into your finger pads as you press your finger pads into your cranium or your skull. So there's no resistance or tension or pain. You just feel a little deepening of the stretch with that time under tension. And when you're ready, let's gently release the hands down to your sides. Roll your shoulders one more time. Reaching arms out in front. You're going to wrap your arms around your body. This is one last little bit of protraction today. So if we can grab opposite shoulders, we're going to tuck and round out your spine here. So pulling your shoulder blades apart. This is a seated cat. Inhale, come up nice and tall. One more time here at home, everybody. Tuck, exhale, and round. Inhale to sit tall. Release the hands down by your sides. Nod your chin, close your eyes. You can bring your hands to your heart center. Taking one more full breath. Big exhale. Thank yourself for making time to arrive on your mat today. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful afternoon. Namaste.